How do I love myself? How can I be authentic? How do I connect with myself? Have you ever asked yourself these questions? These are not superficial questions. They arise when something inside us longs to feel whole, real, and at home. Many of us spend years trying to improve ourselves, fix ourselves, or become someone better, yet still feel disconnected. What if the problem is not that you haven't done enough, but that you haven't turned toward yourself with enough kindness? Today, let's explore these 3 questions, not as problems to solve, but as doorways back to yourself. Part 1. How do I love myself? Self-love is often misunderstood. 'Tis not about feeling good all the time. It is not about self-indulgence or ego. And it is not about forcing positive thoughts. Self-love is much simpler and much braver. It is not abandoning yourself. Think about this for a moment. When difficult emotions arise, sadness, fear, shame, or anger, what do you usually do? Do you distract yourself? Judge yourself? Push the feeling away? Many of us learned very early in life that certain feelings were unacceptable. So we learn to turn away from ourselves. Self-love begins the moment you stop doing that. It begins when you say inwardly, "I'm here, I won't leave." Instead of asking, "How do I get rid of this feeling?" Ask, "Can I be with this?" This is love. When you sit with your pain without condemning it. When you allow your fear without trying to fix it. When you meet your vulnerability with gentleness, you're loving yourself. Another powerful step is noticing your inner voice. Many of us carry an inner critic that speaks harshly, telling us we're not enough, not doing enough, not being enough. That voice usually believes it's protecting you. Instead of fighting it, try something radical. Acknowledge it. Say inwardly, "I see you. I know you're trying to help. But I choose kindness now." Love softens what force never can. Self-love is not about perfection. It is about presence. Part 2. How can I be authentic? Authenticity is not about saying everything you think. It is not about being dramatic or brutally honest. Authenticity is about not betraying your inner truth. And the first step to authenticity is listening. Most of us are very good at knowing what others expect from us, but not very good at knowing what we actually feel. So pause often and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What matters to me in this moment? Authenticity begins inside before it ever shows up outside. When you act in ways that align with your values, something remarkable happens. There is less inner tension. You may still feel fear. You may still feel uncertainty, but you feel whole. Another important truth: authenticity allows imperfection. You do not need to be confident to be authentic. You don't need to have answers. Sometimes authenticity sounds like, "I don't know, I'm struggling." This matters to me. When you stop performing, connection becomes possible. And here's the paradox. The more authentic you are, the less you need approval. Not because you stop caring, but because you stop abandoning yourself to get it. Part 3. How do I connect with myself? Connection with yourself is not something you achieve. It is something you remember. And it begins with presence. You don't need hours of meditation. You need moments of honesty. Take a few minutes each day to simply sit. Feel your body breathing. Notice sensations. Notice thoughts and emotions as they come and go. No fixing, no improving. It's just awareness. Connection happens through attention. Another key is to befriend your inner world. When a difficult emotion appears, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is this feeling asking of me?" Often, emotions are not problems. They are signals. They want to be seen. They want to be acknowledged. They want to move through, not be suppressed. As you learn to stay with your experience, you begin to live less from stories about who you should be and more from direct experience. This is where real connection lives, bringing it all together. So let's bring this home. You love yourself by staying with your experience and allowing it with kindness. No judging, no self-criticizing. You become authentic by honoring your inner values and principles. You connect with yourself by being present with your inner world. None of this requires becoming someone new. It requires remembering who you already are, before fear, before conditioning, before the need to perform. When you stop turning away from yourself, something profound happens. You come home. And from that place, loving others becomes natural, not forced. Authenticity becomes effortless, not practiced. Connection becomes real, not imagined. Thank you for listening. May you meet yourself today with gentleness.